McClung will not return to the Chicago Bulls. Now this is insane. This dude has worked so long his entire career to get an opportunity to play for an NBA team, and once he does officially get that opportunity, it's sad to say that he is no longer going to be playing for the Bulls. Now this tweet came out saying the Chicago Bulls have decided they will not bring back McClung on a 10-day deal. McClung is no longer with the Bulls, and this is sad to say, man. This dude, of course, coming from Texas Tech and being really a YouTube phenom, getting millions of views, and then coming into the league playing and not getting drafted initially, then playing for the South Bay Lakers, where this dude was averaging around 20 points per game and clearly showing that he was about it. Now, what I don't understand about this move is that, number one, McClung really showed out in the G League. When he went and played for the Bulls, he actually played for their G League team for one game, and this dude dropped 19 right away, and they really didn't give him the type of playing time he deserved. He only played around 2.5 minutes when he did actually play for the NBA Bulls team. And in that case, when you have these type of protocols, when players get opportunities to come play, it's sad to see that the team didn't really give McClung any more playing time to go out there and really show that he can dominate competition, because if he's clearly doing it in the G League, I think either sooner or later some team is going to sign him. Now, in my eyes, I really don't know what more McClung could have done. In that G League game for the Bulls, he had 7 for 18 from the field goal, 2 for 5 from the three-point line, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block. And if that's not filling up the stat sheet, I don't know what is. Now, of course, he signed 2 10-day contracts with the Chicago Bulls, but some are even saying that the Chicago Bulls can no longer sign McClung to any more 10-day contracts, but could actually offer him a full NBA deal. Now, from that tweet, it doesn't seem like they'll be moving forward with that, and that's unfortunate to say, but what no one is realizing is that McClung actually is still on the South Bay Lakers. Now, the reason being is because the South Bay Lakers actually hold the G League player rights to McClung, and even though you can get called up to a 10-day contract, they can still bring this dude back. And with him getting brought back to the Lakers, there is a possibility that he still could get called up to the actual NBA squad. Now, in my eyes, I don't think that's too likely. Again, with just how good the Lakers team is right now, how talented of a group of players they have, I think it's possible, but it would definitely be an uphill battle for McClung to be able to keep a roster spot on that talented of a team. Now, it's definitely not impossible, but when you have players like Westbrook, LeBron James, and all of these dudes on a team like that, man, it is going to be very competitive for sure. But I think McClung is one of those players that's been counted out his entire life. Now, he's around 6'1", 6'2", crazy athleticism, decent jump shot, but I think he's improved on his game a ton while he was in the G League and really shifted his focus to being more of a point guard who can pass the ball but also can score, because of course in college, playing at Texas Tech and even Georgetown, this dude was not averaging more than 3 assists per game, and he was scoring all the points. And it's important to be able to score the ball, but when you get to the NBA, you have to be able to facilitate. Being that he's only around 6'2", yes, he has the athleticism, yes, he has the ability to score, but odds are you're not going to be the best scorer every time you step on the court, and it's important to know and have the IQ to be able to do everything your team needs to win games. Now, I could only imagine how McClung feels right now, because there's been so many ups and downs in his career. Of course, him being counted out in high school, although he had a lot of clout and hype around him, he didn't even have that many college offers and was not one of the top recruits in the country. And then going to Georgetown, where he played, things did not work the best for him there, transferring, playing at Texas Tech, playing some of the best basketball of his life, and then when draft night comes around, his name unfortunately is not called. But then signs with the South Bay Lakers, goes to the Bulls, and now odds are he does go back to the South Bay Lakers. But man, the ups and downs in his career remind me of someone like LaMelo Ball as well. These are hoopers who are so determined to make it to the NBA, regardless of what the naysayers say, what fans think. They want to make sure that they can make it to the next level. And man, I just see McClung as one of these guys who really has a laser focus and has a never-ending, never give up mentality. And that's really what you need if you're one of these G League guys, because that's the only way you're going to be able to make it to the NBA. You really have to be resilient and confident in your game and just believe that there is nothing that's going to stop you from achieving your goal. And with all the adversity that Mac has faced thus far, I think he is perfect for the job. Now, I think personally what Mac McClung is finally doing is separating himself from just being one of these mixtape hoopers from high school. Now, you have a lot of these guys who have crazy highlights, crazy athleticism, but really never amount to anything huge in the game of basketball. But I think these small steps, what he's been able to do in college, what he's been able to do in the G League, people are paying attention. And personally, I see sooner or later there will be an NBA team that is going to take a shot on Mac McClung, regardless if it's just another 10-day contract or he's really able to step up and get a full-time NBA deal. Now, I absolutely think the cards are stacked against Mac McClung, but he's built for this, and hopefully this dude can get signed in the very near future. Now, one of his most improved attributes is his shooting ability. You guys know, I've said this time and time again, being in the NBA, the way how the NBA is set up right now, you have to be able to shoot the ball. You have to be able to put the ball in the basket. And sometimes Mac McClung, of course, he was known for driving and dunking the ball, but he's made tremendous improvement on his jump shooting ability. And the reason being this is so vital is because, again, him being that height, yes, he has the athleticism, but if you're able to knock down the three, which was really his main concern, a lot of scouts said that he couldn't really shoot the ball that well, and he has improved on that so much, and I think that's why he can be super valuable. Imagine being somebody like Steph Curry but having the athleticism of a guy like Mac McClung. That potential is just insane. And again, there's not too many people that can shoot like Steph Curry, but if Mac McClung can just increase his shooting percentages, be able to shoot the three and the mid-range much better, being able to get his teammates involved, man, I see this dude even being somebody who gets a long time deal in the NBA. It's only a matter of time, man. Some people hate on him, some people don't think he's really good at all, as just a mixtape kid, but I think he's separating himself for sure. Now, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world if Mac McClung does stay in the G League for a while, because all that's going to do is, one, make him more hungry, and two, he's just going to grind and continue to get better. And when you get better, when you're able to play with these NBA guys and show people that you can hoop, man, you'll get a spot on a team regardless of the situation. And of course, what the team needs also matters. If they have a ton of point guards or even shooting guards, they're probably not going to sign Mac, but he has to be undeniably great. He has to be able to go out each and every night, show that he's hungry, and really, I hope this dude does get signed. I think his upside and the potential to his game is what a lot of people are not noticing. This dude could have crazy athleticism, but be able to shoot the ball. Man, I think his game for sure is looking very good. But again, development is the #1 key. And again, some people even think this dude should have stayed in college a little bit longer to continue to develop, maybe for another year or two. And that's crazy, because you guys know, if you jump the gun too early, you run into situations like this where you have trouble being able to play at the next level. But in my eyes, I think Mac McClung did everything he could have done at Texas Tech. Even if he stayed another year, I really don't see the point, because I really don't think it would have benefited him anymore. He was already dominating competition at the college level, and really, once you do that, what is the actual point of staying and playing in college if you can go to the NBA and really play and develop even more, adjust to the NBA game, and really just craft your overall game to fit how the pace of the NBA is, because it's definitely a lot different than college. But clicking the video on the screen would help my channel a ton, and this is LNH bringing you the best basketball content on YouTube, and I'm out.